Picking up where we left off, I think I'll just go ahead and play out this game. Do a little less explaining. I think you got the idea of how normal timing, puck battle, dice, or the die works. And we did the control, the defense die, how those work. And of course, rolled lots of D100s to resolve things. So, at the start of the second period, this is Indianapolis leading on the road at Saskatoon by a score of 1-0, with a lone goal by Will Ferguson there, fairly early on as a power play goal. And away we go. Just see what transpires. 3 minutes off, puck battle. 31, now we're in the second period column. That's going to get us a minor penalty on the home team. Visiting team takes a hit. That penalty is on 89. That's on Marshall Duke, the defender. Kind of a funny name. All right, excuse me. And just for grins, I'm kind of curious what he did. It looks like tripping. Yep, it is. And now, Saskatoon has made the mistake of putting Indianapolis back on the power play for the second time. Maybe they can defend it this time. What do you think? We know that Indianapolis's power play is 2 better than the PK of Saskatoon, so we're going to use that column once again and roll once each minute. 84, that's a good roll for Saskatoon. Bad roll for Indy. That's a kill zone result. So good. It's good to explain this. So kill zone means that you kill the current segment and you automatically kill the next if there's one available. And there is. So in other words, minor penalties just get wiped out by the kill zone result. So there you go. And we are back to normal timing. 1 minute later, another puck battle result. Interesting. 95, back on the enforcer table, but there's no enforcers in this game. I should have picked a couple teams with enforcers I didn't even think about. Okay, 5. Well, this is interesting. Payback, the team with the lower stamina deals a hit. If stamina is even, both teams deal a hit. Bang and bang. Oh, wait. What am I saying? The lower stamina team deals a hit, so that makes it even. I thought they were even, but they're not. Either way, no matter what, a fight occurs. So there doesn't have to be an enforcer on a team card in order for this to trigger a fight. So here we go. You get to see some fisticuffs. Let's see who is involved. First of all, 34 off of Indianapolis's card in this fighting major column is going to get us Michael Allen. He's the third line center. Interesting. And he's going to match up with 69. Ed Wilkinson, the defender. So they are disagreeing about something. So this is 2 normal skaters. We talked about the fight chart in the first video. And so we're going to use the normal column. 81, wow. This is a good fight, it says. They grapple and throw punches from several angles for an extended time before finally wrestling to the surface. The fans are whipped into a frenzy. And this is going to have some sort of effect here. Tension escalates. So -1 to the puck battle threshold. Remember what we were saying. The lower the threshold, the bigger the puck battle range is. So now it goes down to 12. And then both benches are energized by this action. We're going to pump them both back up to 10. So that potentially helps with scoring chances as this game goes along. And that kind of shows you how stamina encompasses both physical wear and tear and mental, willpower, morale, so forth. All right, there you go. So those 2 guys are going to sit out for a while, and we continue at even strength. 4 minutes off. We are halfway through the second period, and another puck battle. That 14 is higher than 12. We're spending a lot of time on here for two teams that aren't the most aggressive in the world, and we are going to have a minor penalty and a hit with an aggression check to determine it. So it is going to be +1 on the blue die, as we discussed earlier, and this is in fact going to be on the visitors. So the home team is going to take a hit as a result, but at least they get a power play for consolation. The penalty committed by 28, Andrew Morris, left winger. All right, Saskatoon, their power play is 7. And the PK for Indianapolis is 5, so they also have a +2 advantage. So either way, either way the power play goes, we've got a +2 advantage involved for the moment. 62, deflected pass, action grinds along the boards, and half of the power play is gone. 21, there's a good roll, and that will score on the rebound chance. So here we go, tie game all of a sudden. Power play goal. So one of the optional rules, and one that I recommend, I like it, is to cut the tens die in half when you're rolling for your goal scoring credit. So 3, that's a 1.5, rounds down to 1, so this is an 18 as a result. And that is going to be Josh Carter. And the reason I like that rule is because it kind of concentrates the power play goals on the the upper half of the table. So it's going to be the guys that would more typically be on the ice during for the power play unit. So way to go, Josh Carter. He's got the fans on their feet. We've had a fight. We've had a power play goal, a couple power play goals, none on even strength yet. We have less than 8 minutes remaining in the second period, so let's just keep on trucking here. 5 minutes off, another puck battle. Look at that. 31, that's going to be the home team with a penalty. And the visiting team going on the power play and taking a hit, so we're even again on the stamina count. The penalty called on agitator Kenneth Briggs. That makes sense. He's got a fairly healthy penalty range, as you might imagine. All right, back to that +2 advantage for Indianapolis's power play. 75, not a great roll. A minor penalty on the power play unit. Oh, that ends the power play, or adjusts the man advantage accordingly. So, minor penalty on the visitors. So we are going to go 4-on-4 for 1 minute, and then followed by a home power play right here at the end of the first period, or second period rather. Who made the mistake? 79. John Rose. It's not a name I've seen come up a whole lot this season. So good. Just a little 4-on-4 action here. So there's the open ice table here at the top, and again, it's a kind of deal where you roll once per minute that's applicable. And so this D20 on that table will tell us what kind of action, if any, is going to unfold. 5. So we are going to get something. It says this is going to be a visitor attack on column A. So 4-on-4, visitor attack. 48. Attack 11 scores. They're a 10. So that means they're going to roll over to column B, where it says a 9 or 10 can get a slot chance. against a goalie of 3. Gives them a pretty big chance. 88 is a terrible roll. And once again, Zach Minnick comes up with a big save. Holy cow, did not expect this. The last time Minnick was in net for Saskatoon, he got shelled for 3 goals in the first period. All right, now things flip-flop, and now we're going to have a power play for Saskatoon, looking to take the lead here. 78, that's not very good either, is it? And that will give you the PK unit delivering a large hit and taking them down another notch. So that's the last thing that happens in the second period. There's nowhere to go. There's no timing dice to roll. So all that action, couple penalties, some 4-on-4, and no goals as a result. However, Saskatoon scores on an earlier power play, and this game is knotted at 1 as we go to the third period. We really expected more goals here, but you never know what you're going to get. All right, let's finish it up. 5 minutes off. Attack sequence. Yep, just barely. 11 falls under that threshold. That is Indianapolis nope, wait. That is Saskatoon, rather, in control. And they are in column A. 0-2 will score. That is a wicked slap shot. Anybody scores on that roll. 2-1 now. Is Saskatoon going to break out of their 7-game streak? Their winless streak? Is this the night that they do it? That goal, even strength goal, could have been anybody. 22 is, guess who? Josh Carter. Wow, he's trying to set himself up for a hat trick. Wouldn't that be fun? All right. 2-1 now, Saskatoon. And we have an attack sequence 2 minutes later. This is Saskatoon, column A, 90. Attacking stamina is 8 or better. It is, so they get a crease chance. So here you get another glimpse of how stamina influences things. If their stamina had been 1 point lower, they wouldn't get a crease chance here. They'd have to go to column B and get a slot chance instead, and so forth. On it goes from there. But they're strong enough at the moment. Because of that, you can actually roll that back to that fight where they gained a +2, and that's what pumped them up enough to get the crease chance here. So it's neat how things kind of interlock. So crease chance for the home team. That's not going to do it. 91. Goalie of 2 or better makes that save. Crease chance is knocked away, deflected away by Frank Reeves in goal for Indianapolis to keep this a 1-goal game. Three minutes later, an attack sequence. Saskatoon, column A, 42. Attack 10, nope, there are 7. 8 or 9 gets a crease, 6 or 7 in column C will get them a slot chance. So Saskatoon here is really starting to bring the pressure, even though they've got that 1-goal lead. They want to be safe and put Indianapolis away here if they can. 39, it takes a goalie of 9 to make that save. Reeves is a 10. He does make that save. Yeah, really tough goaltenders here for Indianapolis. Both of them are rated at 10. I think it's the best tandem in the league. All right, we are midway through the third period. Saskatoon clinging to a 1-goal lead in this low-scoring affair. 4 minutes elapse, puck battle. Now looking at the third period column, 89. 89, oh, Enforcer table. Number 4, visiting presence. Deal 1 hit for each enforcer on the team. We know they don't have one, so therefore they're going to take a hit instead because of their lack of protection. And now these two teams are even on the stamina count again. All right, interesting. And 5 minutes off would take us below this bold line here. So this big bold line here is a reminder to stop and check to see if empty net conditions are in place. We know that they are. Indianapolis trails by 1 goal, and of course they're going to pull the goalie. So I'll check that here, saying yes, Indianapolis is going into empty net mode. So things change a little bit in empty net mode. We're no longer going to use this die. We are going to use this die. I call this the D3. It's numbered 1 to 3 twice, and it will count down 20-second segments as Indianapolis is going to bring the pressure and tie this game up. And that uses the empty net chart here, which works like the power play chart. It's the same kind of logic. What's different is we're going to use Indianapolis's attack rating of 10 and Saskatoon's defense rating of 6 for a difference of 4. So 1 through 4 is going to put them in this advantage column. Had it been 5 or more, they would have been even better off. But 1 through 4 has them in that column. And here are the segments. There are 6 potential segments for Indianapolis. It takes 2 segments for them to get their goalie off the ice. Oh, but wow, what a roll, 0-6. Let me check this. All right, 0-6 right here. It's going to be scores, slap shot, deflection in the crease. This game is tied. It is 2-2. Look at that. Well, who got that goal? 37. You could potentially treat this as a power play type approach for empty net and divide that die in half. I haven't been doing that. I've only been doing it on specifically for when the power play unit is in effect. So this could be anybody. 37, and this is Jeff Spangler, the right winger, off of the first line. Oops, down here. Spangler has tied up this game. Now, that wipes out our empty net phase. Now that the game is tied, you go back to normal timing. And the first minute is gone. So basically what that means is only on a roll of 1 will there be another sequence in this game. Otherwise, it will be finished out as a tie. So back to normal timing for the last minute. I rolled a 1. 11, almost a puck battle even. That would have been interesting. But it's not, it's an attack. So here in the final seconds of the game, we're going to get an attack sequence with one of these teams. Who's going to win control? I'm going to roll these separately. It is Indianapolis winning control. 13 is not in Saskatoon's defensive range, so it's column A. Oh boy, and they got an attack rating of 10. What a way to steal the game if they do. 53. Attack 11 would score, they're a 10. Attack 9 or 10 gets a slot chance. So here is Minnick's chance to truly be a hero and make this stop. So they're on the slot chance column. Woo! His chances of stopping this are not great, I gotta tell you. 83, he makes the stop. Wow. Wow. Slot save by Minnick. Another heroic save. And he preserves the tie. And Saskatoon is still winless now. Their streak going to 8 games. My goodness. So each team scores a goal here in the third period, the one empty net goal coming during the empty net phase. And this game ends 2-2. Holy cow. Good stuff. All right. Hope you enjoyed that. More to come. Hopefully we'll generate all kinds of different scenarios for you to watch for demos.